until 11 that day. So we thought that we would leave. When did we leave?
Like a little bit after.
10:30 or
I mean, yeah.
10:45 or something like that.
We weren't like in a rush because like when the parks open, it gets so crowded with all the people because of COVID. We were just
we tried to play it safe.
We were trying to be as safe as possible.
Yeah. So we stayed in Pop Century, and the two parks that you can get there different ways now are with the gondolas, which, what do they call it? The Skywalker or something?
Skywalker. God, I don't know. I just call it the gondola.
They actually took it to Hollywood Studios the day before, but it was a short ride. We just had a connecting one, and we were there in like 10-15 minutes. You know?
It was super nice. I liked riding it from Hollywood Studios personally.
Mm-hmm.
And we went over the Hourglass Lake, which was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Whoa. Oh my gosh, the breeze in here is amazing. Wow.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art and Animation Resort. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot International Gateway.
Very cool.
So we'll have to get connected. Darn, we'll have to run it again.
We are now gliding over Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
This is very magical, I have to say. Like, this is so cool. I mean, you can see Pop Century and you can see Art of Animation.
Yeah.
I love this. I feel safe too. Like, I'm totally chill.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we got one that didn't have like the wraparound cartoon on it, so that way we could actually like see.
Well, I wonder if it's a one-way see where you could like see out, but you can't see it.
Yeah.
Epcot was a little bit farther out, so we had a couple connecting pickups, I guess, and we also had to wait in the line for 30 minutes or so at least, but it seemed a lot longer. Yeah, and so by the time we got there, even though it opened at 11, it was almost noon, I think. It was definitely lunchtime.
Yeah.
So it was, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing stuff like that, but Kira's not big on heights and things like that.
So when the gondolas went over the Caribbean Beach Resort, I was freaking out. I was like, okay, we are too high off the ground. Like, I literally saw roofs underneath me.
It didn't help that the wind was blowing a lot.
It was really, really windy that day. Yeah.
It was still safe.
Yeah.
I mean, we were going to be fine.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was one of those things.
I just,
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed it from Hollywood Studios, just not from Epcot. I don't think I would ride the gondolas if I was at Pop Century. Now, maybe if I was like at the Riviera or
It all depends
Caribbean
on what
Beach.
resort you're at.
Yeah.
And where you're going.
Yeah.
And how long your ride will be.
We finally got there and we ate lunch. We were kind of like in the mood of like, okay, we're still like kind of like we need some healthy food. We just had comfort food the night before, and we need to eat healthy. And I was trying to take him over to Morocco to eat some shawarma, because it's like one of my favorite things to eat around the world, and they were closed. Tangerine Cafe was closed, and I was so sad. But we ended up making a reservation quickly at the Garden Grill, which is mostly like vegetables, which again, we needed.
Healthy
and
meats.
Some healthy meats. Ryan had like a steak?
Yeah, what kind of steak was it?
I don't know, but it was it looked so good.
It was very good. And it was an all you can eat too.
Yeah.
So I probably ate too much.
By that time, my friends and their kids actually showed up to Epcot, and they were like in the same area we were. So we actually rode Soarin', and the kids had never ridden it before, which was really cool, seeing them ride that for the first time and just like looking at them being like, ah, you know. That was like more of a magical moment for me. I was like, ah, so cool. We rode Journey into Imagination with Figment.
Yeah.
So good. And that's like one of my favorite rides. And I got to sit up front with the kids, and the rest of the adults, well, the only adults were in the back. I'm still a kid at heart. So, and I was just like singing and like dancing with them, like imagination. Okay. And so that was a lot of fun. And then from there, Michelle and Siobhan, we let them go off on their own by themselves, and we took the kids to Finding Nemo. That was a lot of fun. And then they met us in the aquarium after the ride was over. And then from there, we went to Test Track, right? Yeah, and so we got to ride Test Track, and if you know, like after Test Track, like you can see all the new cars and stuff like that, which was really cool, and we had a magical moment.
This was pretty cool.
We got to go up into the area where the GM, like, employees or retirees get to go up above Test Track. That was really cool. We were like the only people up there. You have to take an elevator, and you have to have a cast member allow you to get in there. It's like top secret. So that was really cool.
It was pretty cool. You got a good view of Epcot.
Yeah. And they gave us like free like drinks and stuff. And it was really nice. So, and we just kind of chilled up there for quite a bit.
I think after that we were about to just kind of relax a little bit anyway, so it kind of worked out.
So after Test Track, we decided to go around the world. And Brian and I had actually gotten, and again, you'll see this in our video haul. And but we got these little like pamphlets that you get to find Remy around the world, which is really fun.
Like a hide and seek.
Yeah, hide and squeak is actually what it's called. And so we got to do that, and that was a lot of fun. And then the boys were like, we want to help, and so they helped. But I actually found something for them because they wanted stickers as well, something called Kids Cot. So they got to put on stickers, and it was very educational. Like they had these little like poster things. Again, you'll see this in our haul, and like you were able to like put the stickers on. So it was really cool, and it really worked well for the kids, I think.
We just kind of went around the world, did various rides, and just kind of
with Three Caballeros and Frozen Ever After. And really worked out for us.
The rest of them we just spent playing hide and squeak.
Yeah, so we did that and we shut it down.
Yeah, it took us all the way until the park closed to finish.
Yeah, like we got to Morocco. So we started, where did we start? In Mexico? We started in Mexico and we made it to Morocco, and like we were able to do the rest of ours, but the kids' cots were closed after Morocco. So I told the boys that they needed to finish up their stickers when we come back. So the last day, Magic Kingdom again, and this day was really fun. So we got there, and like I think right away we saw like a cavalcade, didn't we? that, we started going towards Crystal Palace because we were going to go spend a lot of time in Adventureland and in Frontierland. And we start going by Crystal Palace, and there's Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, and Eeyore all dressed up in their Halloween outfits. Super cute. Yeah, we got to see Captain Jack Sparrow too. Oh my goodness. There was like a lot of like character meet and greets like when we first got there. I couldn't believe that.
Apparently the rum wasn't gone.
Yeah, I asked him, I was like, so where's the rum? Is it all gone? And he's like, no, I keep it secret. And then he goes, and like he's like, it's out in the open, but nobody ever notices it. Rode Pirates of the Caribbean. And then I believe we rode. That's right, we went into Tiki Room,
Yeah.
which have you never been, right?
Mm-mm.
You'd never been to Tiki Room.
Mm-mm.
So
Nope.
I educated him on that and told him it was like one of the best things to do. And we got to do Haunted Mansion.
We went to Adventureland and Frontierland, which we didn't get to do the first day we were in Magic Kingdom. So
Yeah. So we rode
that's
all
where we
those
spent.
rides.
Yeah. Haunted Mansion, Small World,
Oh, that's right. We did ride Small World, Peter
Mhm.
Pan.
Peter Pan.
We spent a little bit of time in Fantasyland, not much though.
Yeah. What else? We did the teacups.
No, we didn't
do
do the teacups again.
the carousel.
And actually, for lunch that day, we had eaten at our guest restaurant. And again, we were surprised because I was thinking, okay, we're having lunch here, but because of COVID, they're doing everything as a dinner. So we had a 3-course meal.
And the dinners at Disney are very good,
Yes,
but if you're not prepared, they are pricey.
they're very pricey.
Yeah. And
So actually, we forgot one more thing.
rewind, first day.
On our first day at Magic Kingdom, we actually were doing a gender reveal for Ryan's sister, my sister-in-law, and her husband. We finally figured out the gender of the baby. So we actually found out about the gender the same day that everybody else found out about she was pregnant. So it was really cool. So while we were at Disney, we actually got to help her tell what the gender was. So after Magic Kingdom, on our last day, we ended up going to Disney Springs, and we got to go binge riding a whole lot.
That's where we were really bad.
Yeah, and so you'll see that in our haul.
I'd
We
say
did
the
some
majority
damage.
were the pins we bought, not traded, but bought.
Yeah,
From there. Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Right. Lady's making a biscuit. Making a biscuit. All right, so I think that was everything that we did. It was a really eventful trip. I really had fun. I can't wait to go back. Be looking out for our next video because it's gonna be our haul video on what all we got at Disney World.
If you haven't already, like and subscribe. That'll help us out.
See you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.
And so our journey comes to an end, but yours continues on. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. For you are the key to unlocking your own.
What can I say except you're welcome?